get here. All right, I'm gonna give everybody 5 minutes to jump on in this morning. And while you guys get all situated, I'm gonna eat myself an orange. Yeah, I am actually, I've been debating whether or not I want to go back to just specifically streaming on Twitch. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot, there's just a lot of parts of my stream that is based around Twitch and Twitch's capabilities. And so I feel like I am not able to dish out the quality of content and engagement to those who are not on Twitch. And I just don't want people to get to know me as having that type of quality. So that on top of, so I use something called Restream to stream onto multiple platforms at once. And honestly, it's a great idea in my head whenever I heard about this, but whenever that happens, there's a lot of messages that I don't get to see, as well as that like people in chat can't see as well. So I don't know. Like, I know that, you know, I get to reach a lot more people out there. Potentially, I guess, reach more people as of right now, since I am pretty new to streaming still. I really doubt I am reaching people out there on Facebook Live or on YouTube. I also don't have too many people on my Facebook, to be honest. I barely use Facebook ever, so I don't have a lot of like friends or even really family members added on that Facebook page. But so I've been thinking about just hopping back onto Twitch itself, and then just I can, you know, post the videos over onto my YouTube page for people to go back and watch if they missed it or if they wanted to rewatched it all. Because I know, like, a stream like this, a 30-minute stream, it's a really good stream to listen to, like if you're on the way to work. So either if you're able to listen to it live or even listen to it later, it kind of acts almost as like a podcast or like a radio host type of situation, I guess. That was like terrible English there, but delicious. All right, so 6:05 has rolled around here. I'll tell you what, I look forward to the day that 5 minutes in the stream, I've got at least a few people here. Honestly, either that be on the morning stream or even our gaming stream here. But anyway, we've all got to start from somewhere. And honestly, if I picture myself in the future of being a little bit more successful with this, I think I'm gonna miss these types of mornings, honestly, where it was a struggle to get 1 or 2 viewers in here. So I guess I'll just be grateful for being able to be here and do this. It's awesome. So let's go ahead and jump into this morning's stream here. So let's go and kick this off here with the quote of the day. Now, I did go ahead and look up a positive quote. So typically Brainy Quote, they have daily quotes for us to look at, but unfortunately they're not always like strictly positive quotes. And so I figured we would actually look up a positive quote today. So what we've got here is, it says, to succeed, you need to find something to hold on to, something to motivate you, something to inspire you. So when I first read this, the first thing that came to my mind is, what is your why? So we all have a why, right? It's the reason why we decide to get out of bed. It's the reason why we continue to live our lives, honestly. Either be a desperate hope for something or whatever it is, you have a why. Some of us get up out of bed and our why is because, well, we hope that one day we won't be in the mess that we're in, and stuff like that. And that's our why. That's why we continue to get out of bed, because we know if we don't do anything, we're not going to get anywhere. But the hope is if we get out of bed, then opportunity will come our way, which could get us out of the situation that we are currently in, yada, yada, yada. Now, some people have a bigger why. It's not just about getting out of bed, going to work, and coming back home. Their why, they live like they're on a mission. And I say that's kind of where I'm at in my life. I've definitely not been there before, but I will say this right now. Let's see. I wake up at 4:00 in the morning to have a couple hours before our morning streams. And usually that's just like tons of work regarding social media posts, research, video recording, for other content creation on like my YouTube page, a bunch of things. So I wake up at 4:00 in the morning every single day during the week. And then depending on the day, I have my 6:00 morning live streams. And then, I stream at night after my full-time job. So, honestly, I try to soak up every minute of the day as I can, because my why for that is because I want to be able to do this full time. I want to be able to be a content creator, be an influencer, as much as I possibly can. Hey, what's going on? Can I call you Daniel in the stream? Is that cool? I always feel weird calling you like Ray Draco. I can call you Ray Draco if that's what you prefer to go by, but I appreciate you coming and stopping by this morning, though. I think this is the first time you've been on a morning live stream. I believe so. At least I haven't ever caught you on a morning live stream before. But how's your morning going? Anyways, so everyone has their why. The reason why they get out of bed every single morning. The reason why they continue to fight after day after day after day. I said we all have our why. I said some of us live like we are on a mission. We soak up every minute of the day and put it towards something to get us to where we want to be. And then some of us, we kind of just relax and kind of float by. But again, even when you are that type of person that's just floating by, you're still here for a reason, even if it's not something that stands out for you. Again, you're here with the hopes of things getting better, right? And that's your why, and that's why you continue to get out of bed and go to work every single day. Oh, you start work today, huh? Well, then it's a good thing that you're here, man, and get you some motivation for your first day of work. So, you have to go to work pretty early? Is that why you're up so early? But yeah, so anyways, find your why. I'm gonna give you some homework. Find your why. Why are you here? What do you want to do with your life? And honestly, it's just trial and error until you can figure that out. If you like to entertain, like me, then, find a way to entertain people. There's plenty of options. We live in a world where you have access to everything and everyone through your phone. So, you can literally do anything you want. If you want to entertain people, great. If you want to be an influencer, great. If you want to just do puzzles every single day the rest of your life and get paid to do that, you can figure out a way to make that happen. There are people on YouTube that literally just do crazy puzzles and they record it and do like a time lapse with some music in the background, and they get plenty of views. They're able to actually make a living off of building puzzles. So anything that you can think of that makes you happy in life, there's a way to make income off of it, and there's a way for you to do that full time. So find a way to do that, because I think that that's something that a lot of us struggle with. A lot of us kind of go towards just, you know, what job makes the most money, right? Because that's kind of what we've been all taught here in school is it's all about the money. But I think at the end of the day, if you can say that you're happy with what you did that day or what you accomplished in that day, and overall you had a really good day because you were doing something that you love, I think that has more value to it than six figures. 100%. So, but yeah, yes, Daniel, yeah, start work at 7 o'clock. Well, good luck to you. Totally forgot what you were doing. You were doing like I feel like you were doing not landscaping. It was some like labor job thing. I can't remember though. But yeah, anyways, that's the quote for this morning. Like I said, typically we go to Brainy quote anyways, but usually the quote of the day isn't always specifically positive, and I wanted to make sure to give you guys some positivity this morning with our quote. So that's gonna be the quote of this morning. Groundskeeper. Nice. Well, hopefully it's a pretty chill day for you today. I know sometimes like the first day of work, usually it's just like kind of going through like training and stuff like that. So usually it's a little bit easier of a day than like 2 weeks in. So hopefully it'll be a pretty chill day for you at least, and it'll go by pretty quick. But awesome. So then, so I do have a video here as well. This is something I like to do on the stream too, as I like to play you guys a motivational video. As cliche as some of these are, I think we all could use some hype in the morning. And so I think this is a great way to do it. I could just blare music into here, but I'm sure you guys all have your own, personal preferences on music. But I think words of wisdom and just some motivation from some great people can be really nice to listen to, especially if it's just really short in the morning. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because we only have 15 minutes left of the morning stream, I'm going to go ahead and get this played. We're going to listen to this. We'll talk about it whenever it's finished. It's only 5 minutes. And then what we can do after that is just talk about our successes from yesterday and then our commitments for the day, what we want to commit to, and that way we can hold each other accountable here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the video here, and then I will catch you guys as soon as this video is over.
It is not death most people are afraid of. It is getting to the end of life only to realize that you never truly lived.
The margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Winners win and losers lose.
I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it happens, but winners win. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture.
Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you.
If tomorrow wasn't promised, what would you give for today? Forget everything else. Forget everything else. Forget that there was any sunlight left. What would you spend today thinking about? Yourself or the man that's beside you? We get one opportunity in life, one chance in life to do whatever you're gonna do, to lay your foundation, to make whatever mark you're gonna make, whatever legacy you're gonna leave your legacy. And it's found through effort. Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. But effort, nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So that team that think they're ready to see you, that think what they seen on film, they ain't saw what film shows. Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature. Now!
As you sell yourself every day, every day, every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective. Telling yourself every day, here I go again. And I got what it takes.
Because I value myself enough to give 120% or don't do it.
Because I'm pissed off for greatness. Because if you ain't pissed off for greatness, that means you're okay with being mediocre.
I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back. And I'll be stronger and better because of it. You have got to make a declaration that this is what you stand for. You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health.
You need to tell you no more TV, no more snacks, no more desserts, no, we working out now. No more alcohol, not right now. No, I can't handle it right now. You need to tell you that you owe you something. But I'm still gonna be successful. I'm still gonna get you where they are. Why? Because I owe it to myself. Can't nobody stop me but me. You need to get rid of them excuses. You need to stop pointing fingers at people. And you start pointing fingers at yourself. What did you not do?
I've always loved sci-fi and the idea of being
Okay. That was actually quite a long one. Typically they're only like 2 to 3 minutes. This one was like 5 minutes. So and it was honestly, and it was like I don't know. It was interesting. All right, man. Well, Daniel, have a good day, man. Good luck on your first day. Hopefully it goes well for you. Just stay positive, man. Let's see. Let's get the music back on here. Let's get this video off of here. We're starting going into an EVE Online ad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of cover some things that I noticed off of here as well. So first things first, that yeah. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. Yeah. So first things first. So the one thing that I noticed from this video, was the stop being a victim. So something I've heard before is like stop being the victim and be the victor. So in any situation, you can let that situation bring you down and beat you up and win, or you can be the one who wins in that situation no matter what it is. The people who look at the bright side on things, the people who stay positive, those are the people who are victors in their situations. Because, you know, life is going to throw you curveballs. Life is going to test you. And that's just what life is. And there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing I guess you can do about it, though, is you can choose how you're going to look at it. How are you going to tackle that situation? Again, are you going to be a victim? Are you going to, come up with a reason for why the world is doing this to you? Or are you going to just take it on as a challenge, say, bring it on, and be the victor in that situation? That's totally up to you, and that's totally on where your mindset's at. Do you have a winner's mindset or a loser's mindset? If you're thinking about, how much that the world hates you and that it's against you and everything like that, then you're going to have that mentality that's not going to be powerful enough to get past whatever struggle you're going through. Now, if you have the mentality of, this is a test, this is a challenge, bring it on, I'm going to do this, and you have that winner's mentality, you will overcome whatever comes your way. So that's something that stood out to me. It's something I have preached about before. Stop being the victim here for you. Give me all the smoke. Yeah, buddy. But stop being the victim, be the victor in that situation. The other thing from this video as well, discipline emotions. So, we can't control how we feel, right? Or exactly what we think about. That just all comes naturally, and there's no filter that you can do. But what you can do is, once that thought comes into your head, either it be a negative thought, or anything like that, you can choose what actions come from that thought, right? Are you going to give that thought your energy, or are you going to put it to the side? You have to figure out how to be disciplined with your emotions. Now, that's not something that you just wake up one day and perfect. It's a skill. So you have to keep practicing that over and over and over again to get to that point where you have the discipline necessary to control your emotions. But once you do, those emotions aren't going to have that handle on you like they might right now. So I would recommend, honestly, if you constantly have negative thoughts that pop up in your head, first off, I just want to mention, you're not crazy. Actually, a lot of people go through this. I think everyone goes through this at times, but some people deal with it on a daily basis. But I want you to challenge yourself to at least overcome 1 to 2 to 3, set your own goal, set a low goal though for you that's achievable, but try to overcome so many negative thoughts in a day. And then if you have to, just, keep track of it. If it's 1, 2, or 3 different, thoughts that come throughout the day, those should be pretty easy to track. But what I want you to do is track what thoughts came to mind and then how you overcame those thoughts. I think that's really going to help you to kind of have a better understanding of how you can personally overcome that. But as well as that's going to help build that discipline skill that you need. So that way, you can have disciplined emotions, and that's going to stop a lot of the BS that might be going through your head. So that way you can focus on what you really need to focus on and what's really important to you. The other thing here is being selfish with your time. So they had mentioned, if it was your last day, and you could only spend the next 24 hours doing something or thinking about something, are you going to spend time thinking about other people? Are you going to think about your time? Are you going to use your time to think about why these people have these things and you don't have them? Or why these people are more successful than you? No, why would you do that? Why would you waste your time thinking about other people and their lives when that doesn't matter to you? So what I'm kind of going with this here is be selfish with your time, right? Stop thinking about other people. Stop wasting your time and your energy on thinking about other people and where they're at and comparing yourself to them, because comparing yourself is one of the most toxic things you can do to yourself. And it's no one's ever felt good out of comparison. Never. I mean, I guess if you're comparing yourself to somebody below you, sure, but we don't do that. Our minds don't work that way. We look at the people above us. We don't look at the people below us. So anyways, yeah, be selfish with your time, be selfish with your energy, and make sure that you always have, time during the day to put towards yourself. I think that's super important. And then the other thing too was basically just stop making excuses. Honestly, I think a lot of times, and I can't be the one to judge that, but when something pops in your head of why you couldn't do something that day, a lot of people say, I can't lose the weight that I want to lose because I'm gonna turn this down a little bit here. I just realized I do not have the settings. I do not have my sound settings on the microphone for the stream. I have it on my other stream. So my sexy voice isn't here this morning, but I'll get that changed for us for Friday. But man, that's actually really disappointing. I thought I had a sexy voice this morning. Apparently not. Anyways, what were they talking about? Oh, excuses. Yeah, a lot of people that try to lose weight, the excuse for why they aren't able to lose weight is because they don't have enough time in their day to work out. And I have to just tell you, that's BS. You decide what time you have in your day, and it's totally up to you. If it's important enough to you, you will find time. All right, you know what? Just for you, because I know you definitely want to hear this sexy voice. I'm gonna actually get the settings changed over for this real quick. Let me see. Actually, I'll be able to tell for sure if I have it on here. Oh, actually, I think I do have it on here. I can just tell I'm peaking, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm yelling. Yeah, I could see that. I think I'm like peaking on the audio bar. Maybe I do have my sexy voice this morning, LOL. All right. Anyways, moving on. So stop making excuses for yourself. Honestly, if you have something that you want to do in your life, if you have a goal that you're wanting to achieve, if you want it bad enough, you will find time to do it. And that's just something you're gonna have to kind of think on yourself. But really, like, think about it for a second, because again, look at the excuses you're making for yourself. Most likely, they're probably excuses. And you need to figure out a way to cope with that, so that way you can move on with your life and actually do something about it. Either that be losing weight, either that be saving money and stopping your spending habits, or either that be doing something else, like wanting to follow a passion, either that be streaming, making content, entertaining, whatever it is. Stop making excuses for yourself. Make time for yourself. And I think that's all that I actually have for that. So I do want to talk about successes and commitments real quick, and then we'll wrap everything up. So I will mention, yesterday's successes for me, well, I went, and this actually kind of isn't a success, to be honest, but I went to buy a VGA to HDMI like adapter cable. And when I went to plug in my second monitor, it like blacked out my first monitor, and I wasn't able to have enough time to figure it out. So I bought a cable, so hopefully I can get my chat and everything pull up on my second monitor, but it's currently not working. So a step in the right direction, but I'll have to kind of fidget with it a little bit, I think, to get it to work. I'm not 100% sure. I've never really dealt with VGA cable either. Always just worked with HDMI, which is super simple. But I think it might have something to do with having dual monitors as well. So I don't know, but I'm looking into that. If you know anything about dual monitors or how to set them up, stuff like that, or anything about cable stuff, let me know. I would appreciate it. But that was my successes really probably from yesterday. That and then the 2-hour stream we had yesterday. Yeah, I actually had my first consistent viewer actually come back yesterday, and that wasn't a friend or a family member. So it's kind of a good feeling. I've actually like picked up somebody that's interested in the stream and finds value in it. So that's super cool. So I would say those are probably my successes. Do you guys have any successes from yesterday that you guys want to share? Right on. And honestly, that is that's awesome. I would say I think that it's sometimes out of our control on like how we wake up. You know what I mean? So sometimes you wake up and it's just like the worst feeling in the world. Whatever it may be. Could just be that you just didn't get good sleep. Whatever it is. But the fact that you were able to kick yourself out of having that mindset and have a great day, I think that speaks for itself. So, yeah, so, hey, even if your day isn't starting out the best, you still have the rest of the day to make that up. You have the rest of the day to make that day worthwhile. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad that you were able to turn your day around and just make it, a good day overall. So that's awesome. So for commitments here, I think, let's see. I mean, I'm just going to commit to, I think knocking out the day today, just, being super productive at work, and proactive, all that fun stuff. But then at the same time, coming back, let's see. I got my workouts tonight, so I'll be having a heavy workout and I'll knock that out. But then tonight's a pretty chill night. I just kind of spend time with my girlfriend since I'm usually typically pretty busy throughout the week. So just gonna be kind of chilling out tonight. But you're gonna have an awesome day, an awesome productive day at work, and then come home, knock out a big workout, and then kind of just relax and get some time back to myself and everything like that tonight. So that's gonna be what my commitment's gonna be for today. What are your guys' commitments for the day? Gotta hold each other accountable here. I think too, the thing with commitments is, yeah, I think the biggest thing with commitments is if you can type that out for other people to see, or you write it down, it's now out there, right? It's not in your head. It's actually out there in the world. It's physically out here. Although if you're typing something, it's kind of not physically here, but you did take it out of your head and you put it into the world, as well as, obviously I'm seeing this, so now someone kind of can hold you accountable. And then luckily for T Booty here, I'll be seeing him later today, so I can definitely make sure to hold him accountable for that. So as ridiculous as it sounds sometimes to put your commitment out there, I think it's actually really good. I think it's the same thing of like when you're grateful for things. If you actually write down what you're grateful for, it actually has a bigger impact than if you just like thought about some things. So yeah, writing it down or typing it out and letting people see whatever it is that you're committing to for the day. I think it has a big impact, even if it doesn't feel like it, right then and there. So But yeah, committing to positivity always, T-Booty, always want to stay positive. I love it. And then getting laundry done tonight. Yeah, right on. Yeah, we got half of our laundry done last night. So we'll be continuing getting our laundry done tonight as well. So I feel you on that. But perfect, guys. Well, I am gonna wrap this up for us. Again, unfortunately, I don't have any music to play to send you guys off to. I'm still trying to figure that out with copyright and everything. Just kind of figure out what other people do to avoid it and everything like that. So I am gonna just send this off here. No hype music or anything like that, but hype yourself up, play yourself some of your favorite music, or listen to a dope podcast. And then you guys go and have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys here Friday morning. And then if you guys do stop by on the stream on Thursday night, just 7 to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, I would love to see you guys there as well. But you guys have a great rest of your day, and peace out, guys.